Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the American League's Houston Astros and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next.
Tonight for Houston. Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he misses it. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Defoe is there. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Odubel Herrera.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. And I'm looking at one right now.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Hit in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 away. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez on the move, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Here's George Springer. They'll begin things here against Andrew Kachner.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Springer.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Jones. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, Josh Reddick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's in there for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he takes strike 2. Hard on the ground towards short. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
1-1, here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Number 6, Jonathan.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Calling for it, Gurriel. He's got it 1 away. So stepping in, Chris Davis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This one is launched. Look at this. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate. Striding into the box, Tim Beckham. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Into the box, Colby Rasmus. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 1 strike now from Cole. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Gonzalez on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Brian McCann.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9th.
So striding forward now, Derek Fisher. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Scope is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Caleb Joseph. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Caleb Joseph.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Gurriel onto the grass. 1 out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit to third. Bregman gloves it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another chance. Odubel Herrera 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Herrera.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex.
Here comes the first
Bregman.
pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Jose Altuve is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. Here's another 2-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now, this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends. That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get it. Digging in to try it again. Adam Jones comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder.
And he just misses with a curveball. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick. Gone to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eddie Rosario.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball. I think you got to sit fastball there.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Striding in once again, Jonathan Scope. He popped out in his first trip. This one's down to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. And he's off to a hot start.
Davis.
And here's ball four now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Baseman, number one.
Digging in, Tim Beckham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Colby Rasmus. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Right fielder, Josh
Ready to
Reddick.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. Defoe over to his left. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Now batting. The first
So
baseman,
coming to the plate,
Yulieski
Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Beckham fields it cleanly. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And that's going to be high. 2 and 2 now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Now, that's that old-school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The payoff pitch one more time. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Now at the plate, Caleb Joseph. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Catcher, Caleb Joseph.
And that misses for ball one.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Just missing here, 2-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Wilmer Defoe is on deck. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Pitch on the way. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
The batter, number 2.
So striding in, Wilmer Defoe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
That's in there. Base hit. Defoe rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throw to the plate goes right by him. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Jones. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie Rosario. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Springer comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. In now, Jonathan Scope. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And Reddick will put this one away to retire the side. Striding in once again, Derek
leading off for the
Fisher.
Astros.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hitter, Derek Fisher.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Jones. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. Going to strike out victim twice in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Up next for the Astros.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The second baseman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jose Altuve is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance. Chris Davis. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Baseman, Chris Davis.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Tim Beckham. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first two plate appearances so far. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Reddick will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Colby Rasmus. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cole in foul ground, and that's the third out. Here's George Springer. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
And that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another shot now. Yulieski Gurriel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Brad Brock comes on now in an awfully difficult situation.
Number 35.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses. Ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Right over the middle, knee high. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Drilled to first. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in and looking for more, Marwin Gonzalez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side.
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Rosario racing back to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
The catcher,
digging in to try it again. Brian McCann. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the
3. Zach Britton.
Evan Gattis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Evan Gattis.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional.
Now to the plate, Caleb Joseph. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Catcher.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. In there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day. Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Reddick moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Shortstop, Wilmer Defoe.
Wilmer Defoe is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. This is pulled into right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Ready now, Odubel Herrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And that's in there for strike 1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Over to first, Cole. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Reddick. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. 2 outs and 2 runners.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 29.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Now in the box, Derek
leading out for the
Fisher.
Astros.
For 2 on his line thus far. Jake Marisnick.
For Houston, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of pulling off on that swing.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jake Marisnick goes down to become the 1st out in the 8th inning. Carlos Correa comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Into the flag court and gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 56.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Stephen Wright.
Number 6.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Hard hit at third. Bregman has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Correa is right there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Tim Beckham. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch in. Here's George Springer. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Center fielder, George.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down one, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
Hit well towards the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
The batter,
stepping in is Josh Reddick. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Richard Blyer takes.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 48, Richard Blyer.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And now out of his stance is a home plate umpire, Clyde Washington, as a balk has been called here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. No one out with a runner at second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. So a big moment in the ball game here. Yulieski Gurriel. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 60, Michael Gibbons.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Davis is there for it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game. Evan Gattis now standing in, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in, Colby Rasmus. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
For the Orioles, designated hitter, number 28.
Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Caleb Joseph is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And he chased it in the dirt. Gattis is after it. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bregman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Marisnick comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this goes right past him. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Carlos Correa. He went deep last time up. And there's the fourth wide one, so now the double play perhaps in order with nobody out.
Now batting.
In now, Alex Bregman. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So now 2 men in scoring position. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a fly ball towards foul territory. Might be smart to let this drop, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Center fielder.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, George Springer, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. The 1-0 takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Rips this one to first, but this is speared by the first baseman. Now batting, Josh Reddick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Odubel Herrera.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Down the first baseline. Gurriel brings it in, and he is out on the tag. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Whoa, he tried to end it right there. One big swing here in this extra inning game.
And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. And a slow knuckleball misses here, 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Reddick is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles.
So striding in, Eddie Rosario. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Springer. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Herrera's there. 1 down. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Gonzalez.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready for another
Up next
chance?
for the Astros.
Evan Gattis. He
Gattis.
started out the evening
Evan
0 for 2 so
Gattis.
far. Here's the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Now batting.
Here's Jake Marisnick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Miguel Castro is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Miguel.
Here's the first pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect this.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out, number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. He smacked a homer back in the 8th in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Scope. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Number 6, Jonathan.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a knuckleball here is bounced to second base. A quick out, number 1. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Striding in once again, Colby Rasmus. He was a ground out victim last time up. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez is after it. And no one will track it down. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. The 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the 2-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order. Digging in now, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
This is in the air out to right field. Pereira moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, who was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Way in front of a great slider that time.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Number 4.
Now to the plate, George Springer. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. And a fastball just misses for ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Into the box, Caleb Joseph, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gurriel has room in foul territory. 1 out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. Now a throw over to first. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Into the box now, Adam Jones. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. This one's down to third. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High in the air into shallow left center. Rosario is there. And that's the first out of the inning. In now, Yulieski Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side, hit hard. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Eddie Rosario.
In there, strike 1. Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Altuve has it. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
The second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Line drive to center field. Springer is there. 2 gone. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means digging in and looking for more. Evan Gattis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard to the right side. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding in, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit in the air to right field. Pereira is there. 2 down. Here's Carlos Correa now, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In the air to straightaway right. Pereira's there, and that's the 3rd out. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Around first, digging for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer down the line. But it's foul, strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Bregman will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Coming to the plate now.
Number 36, Caleb Joseph.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
Now batting.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. The tag, and he is out. Relay to first in time, and just like that. At the plate, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Pereira's there. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Jose Altuve. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Takes this the other way to right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Here's George Springer. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Altuve heads for the plate. The relay throw. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. His getting on base would be a very good first step toward tying this one up. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Adam Jones. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Reddick is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. Comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Slow bouncer to the right side. That rolls foul for strike 1. A little tapper. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course.